Welcome everyone back to the WWE 2K18 Universe Mode. Welcome to SmackDown Live. We are live from Erie, Pennsylvania. We have a stacked show planned for you tonight. And let's start things off. We start things off with a visit from the SmackDown General Manager, William Regal. He has a mic in his hand, so you know that means he has something to say. I wonder if it has anything to do with the tag team match last week. It was #1 contender and it ended in controversial fashion. So we'll see if our general manager has any knowledge about that. He seems a little distraught. He gets straight to the point. A gauntlet match, I see. Okay, that's interesting. Triple threat match in first semifinal. Board of directors. Not the main event? These fans are not happy. What is going on? The board of William Regal just said the board of directors have decided that AJ Styles, here comes Sami Zayn, and Sami wants the fans to get behind him, but at the same time, he does not look happy. But the board of directors have said Sami Zayn and AJ Styles will not main event No Mercy. Sami not looking happy at all. Sami Zayn actually looks ready for a fight. I am baffled by the board's decision. And Sami seems... Sami Zayn does have a point. Every time Sami gets to the top of his career, someone does take it away from him. And William Regal is fired up as a draw. Wow. William Regal laying down the law, wanting Sami to prove the board of directors wrong. Sami wants his spot back, his match back. Find an opponent for Survivor Series. And AJ, wait a minute here. AJ versus the villain. And Sami versus the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. Those are two main event caliber matches made tonight. Go to youtube.com. Silva Pure Wrestling will return in 2K19. I guess we'll start things off with the triple threat match. Our general match. What about the bombshell he just dropped on us? The bombshell William Regal has dropped on us. Sami Zayn and AJ will not main event No Mercy, but they will open the show. And then the double main event he announced tonight. AJ Styles versus the villain Marty Scurll. And Sami Zayn versus the aerial assassin Will Ospreay. But that's interesting that the board doesn't see Sami Zayn as a draw. I mean, we're using insider terms and technical terms here, and I cannot believe the board flat out said that they don't see Sami as a draw. Well, as Jey Uso gets ready to prepare for this triple threat match, it's just, that's baffling to me. And here comes one half of the tag team champions. Not sure who it is, Carl Anderson. William Regal said all 3 participants will compete in a triple threat match. A representative for each team will compete in a triple threat match. And the winning team will get the final entry into the gauntlet match. That all-important final entry. Wow. I mean, let's, despite of the announcement that was made earlier tonight, folks, we got to get down to business, and this is huge. The winner of this match is the 3rd entry, the final entry to the gauntlet match that will happen at No Mercy. And Anderson honestly doesn't seem happy about it. The Usos won their match, but they without controversy. There was controversy. Ciampa was on top of Jimmy Uso, I believe, and it was seemed to be a 3 count. But, and do you hear Erie, Pennsylvania on their feet for Johnny Wrestling? Johnny Gargano comes out to a massive reception. Wow. Well, I can tell you who the fans want to win. I have not heard, oh my goodness, I have not heard a reception this loud in a while. And Gargano wants them to be louder. They'll get loud for you, buddy. Johnny Wrestling is ready to take this for DIY. Uso, Anderson, Gargano, triple threat action, and here we go. And Jey Uso immediately goes after Johnny Gargano, and Carl Anderson sitting in the corner with the 2 sweet and a neck breaker to Jey Uso. Now Jey has Anderson has Jey up, and Carl Anderson gonna drop him right on his head. And there's Gargano with a neck breaker. Gargano going for the pin early. Yeah, just not even a 1 count. And now Gargano turns his focus to Jey Uso. Gargano trying to, oh, wow. Anderson with a fast press now. Gargano was going for a suplex on Jey, and Anderson throwing up the 2 sweets once again. Anderson interrupted that suplex, and there's a vicious powerbomb on Jey Uso. And Carl Anderson now focusing his attack on Jey Uso. Again, ladies and gentlemen, well, Anderson bending the rule book there, but there are no disqualifications in a triple threat match. And beautiful reversal by Gargano. Gargano has him. Oh, what a capture Michinoku driver. Hooking the leg. This may do it early. And nope, not going to do it early. Jardine Gargano is playing this smart, going after trying to pin with every situation he can in this match as early as he can. What a forearm! And that's going to knock Carl Anderson outside of the ring. Now Gargano focused on Jey Uso. Uso reversed it and going after the arm of Johnny Wrestling. And now Jey on the attack now. Anderson back to his feet. Tossing Gargano into Anderson, and they bump into each other. And neck breaker by Carl Anderson. And Jey Uso is now taking advantage. Carl Anderson throws up 2 sweets. Jey not having it this time. and hanging him up to dry. As I was saying, this match for that all-important third spot into the gauntlet. In a gauntlet match, survival is key. I'm stating the obvious here. Survival is key. And you want to take as little damage as you can. So whoever the first two teams, whoever those teams are who start the match, for example, if Anderson and if the team or the club and the Usos have to start the match, and Anderson with a rocket kick. Carl Anderson with the rocket kick, that may do it. Wait a minute, Anderson going for a stun gun, no. Gun stun, excuse me. Anderson going for the gun stun, but that was reversed by Jey Uso. And now Anderson. Oh, what a neck breaker. And Anderson just constantly throwing up the two sweets in this one. I don't think Anderson is worried at all. Anderson, I really don't think he's worried about, oh goodness, whether if they have to start the match or if they are the final team to enter. I don't think he's worried at all. I think Carl Anderson, as cocky and confident as that team is, the club, I don't think they're worried at all. And Anderson, because you can see it as Anderson just keeps on just taunting to the crowd, taunting into his opponent's face. It's a beautiful dropkick there from Carl Anderson. Gargano back on his feet. Gargano sliding into the ring quickly, trying to break up the pin, and Gargano does it. Gargano focused on Carl Anderson. Oh my goodness! He just dropped Carl Anderson on his neck. Carl Anderson may be out for some time now. Now it's Gargano against Jey Uso. Gargano has Jey into the corner. Gargano looking for it. Lawn dirt. Lawn dirt on Jey. And Anderson somehow getting up. How is Carl Anderson up? Monkey flip there on Gargano. And Jey Uso is busted wide open. Lawn dart busted him open. Look at this. Look at the technical paralysis of Carl Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't hear me say that a lot. Anderson showing off his technical wrestling skill as Jey Uso there to hang. And now Anderson gonna put a knee to his face on the open cut. Gargano, what a beautiful maneuver. A springboard forearm. I'm not sure if that was Gargano's intentional plan, but it worked to perfection. And Gargano going after that arm, perhaps preparing Anderson for the Gargano escape. And there's a beautiful enziguri there from Johnny Gargano. Gargano is working over Carl Anderson right now. And yes, Carl Anderson again for that capture. Michinoku driver, hook of the leg, and just the one count. And Gargano, beautiful. Gargano, great ring awareness as soon as Jey Uso got back in the ring, Gargano was on, and there's a beautiful Hurricane Rana there to Jey Uso. Johnny Wrestling has taken, well, commentator's curse right there. Jawbreaker from Uso. And commentator's curse again. Just back and forth this match goes, and now Gargano going after Uso's arm, preparing for the Gargano escape. And Gargano trying to stick on Carl Anderson, trying to, oh my goodness, Anderson just tossed Gargano into that pole and a neck breaker. There's a one count there. Gargano, oh no, Anderson stalking Jey Uso, has him up. Gun stun. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. The club will be the final entrant in the gauntlet match. Gargano and Jey Uso both fought hard, but it was Carl Anderson and the gun stun that ended it in, and Jey Uso took a lot of damage that match. I think it was that neck breaker, and throwing him to the post. Combat took Gargano, and there's the gun stun that was enough for Jey Uso. And Carl Anderson has gotten the win for his team, and they will enter last in the gauntlet match taking place in 2 weeks' time at No Mercy. It is now time for our first semifinal of the WWE United Kingdom Championship Tournament. Noam Dar advanced here by defeating Tyler Bates in a, well, seemed like a dominant win for Noam Dar. Dar he gave Tyler Bates everything he could handle and more. The Scottish Supernova. Dar seems confident heading into this one, but he has to face the bruiserweight Pete Dunne here tonight. I haven't seen Dar so confident before. Dar, I think, will make a great inaugural United Kingdom champion. He's young, he's hungry, just everything about this kid. I love everything about this kid. And I tell you, Noam Dar is going to give Pete Dunne a fight tonight. But Pete Dunne will give that fight just back and more. Pete Dunne always lets his opponents wait. And here he is, the bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Now, the finals of the United Kingdom Championship Tournament will take place at No Mercy. However, who will advance to the finals this week? Will it be Pete Dunne? Or will it be Noam Dar? We're gonna find that out here in a few seconds here, folks, but I'm excited for this one. Expect this one to be hard hitting. Expect some technical paralysis from both men. Dunne always getting in the faces of the fans. Fans always trying to give it back to Pete Dunne, but to no avail. Dar seems to be ready, and so does the bruiserweight Pete Dunne, and referee ringing the bell, and here we go, locking up in the middle of the ring, and it's Pete Dunne who gets the advantage of Noam Dar, taking the arm, putting him in a hammerlock. Pete Dunne showing his technical wrestling paralysis, and now it's Noam Dar who has the hammerlock onto Pete Dunne, and they're just trading positions here now. Pete Dunne taking Noam Dar down and going after that arm. Pete Dunne, just vicious competitor here. Some people will say Pete Dunne is a dirty competitor, but I don't see that at all. Pete Dunne is just a competitor who has to do as much damage as he can. And they're going to lock up here once again. And it's going to be Pete Dunne with the strength advantage, obviously. He's going to back Noam Dar into a corner. Referee's going to try to break this and get a clean break here. And Pete Dunne doesn't allow for it. And I'm sure that didn't make Noam Dar happy, as it did not. Noam Dar going straight for the basement dropkick. Going for Pete Dunne's leg. Going to open him up for that champagne knee bar. And I don't think the fans like that very much either. Not sure how they enjoyed Pete Dunne's cheap shot or Noam Dar's cheap shot. But there's Noam Dar still going after the knee of Pete Dunne. And I'm telling you guys something right here. This is going to be Noam Dar's strategy all night. Going after the knee of Dunne. But this time he's going after the hand of Pete Dunne. Jeez. Trying to break the hand of Pete Dunne is Noam Dar. And there's Dar going after that knee once again. What an uppercut from Noam Dar. That's gonna, well, send Pete Dunne almost out of the ring completely. Dunne hanging on to the ropes. And Noam Dar tried to knock Pete Dunne out of the ring. And Pete Dunne staying outside, getting a little bit of breather here, it looks like. And Noam Dar turning his back. That's something you never do to your opponents. Nothing else to Pete Dunne. And Dar pays for it. Noam Dar, too cocky. What a headbutt from the Bruiserweight. And Pete Dunne has taken over this match, lighting Noam Dar's chest up with some chops. And Pete Dunne showing everyone why they call him the Bruiserweight, and Pete Dunne telling Noam to bring it on. If you guys saw Noam's chest there, Noam's chest was red. Now it's Noam who reverses Pete Dunne. And the fans have come alive here. And Dar going for that leg again. These two just trading shots back and forth. Noam Dar with a quick scoop slam to Pete Dunne. Dar, Irish whipping Dunne into the corner. Beautiful dropkick from Dar. And now it's Dar who's in control. And the fans booing Noam Dar as he goes for the knee, softening Pete Dunne's knee up. And Dar doesn't care what these fans think. But to be honest with you guys, I don't think Pete Dunne cares about these fans either. Oh my goodness, this is getting hard to watch. As much as these stars do to each other, they will have a break going into No Mercy, but jeez, these stars are just going at it, just bringing all of their shots in. I think Pete Dunne is getting slower. I think Noam Dar's offense is getting to Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne says, "Bring it on, mates." And Dunne gonna bring the fight to Noam Dar, tossing Dar into those steel steps. This is something these two stars can do. These two stars are just going all out offense. Bring out their hardest shots and an elbow right to the skull of Noam Dar. Dunne looking for a power bomb here. Can he hit it? Yeah, he just slams Noam Dar down quickly. Pete Dunne with an eccentric offense, just power offense, and Dar saying hit me with more, and Dunne saying the same thing. Just trading blows now, and Dar quick kicks to the knee of Dunne. And Noam Dar, oh no. Noam Dar still attacking that knee. And referee telling Dar to break that or he's going to have to disqualify him. And now Dar going for Dunne's other knee. Both knees of Pete Dunne damaged here tonight. I don't know, win or lose here tonight. Pete Dunne may need to get his knees checked. And Dar saying, "Is this what you wanted, Pete?" Oh my goodness, vicious knee to the skull. Now Dar rolling Pete Dunne over. 1, 2, 3, no! Dar does not advance. Dar not advancing just yet. Noam Dar has been brilliant here tonight. Taking advantage of Pete, and now he's trying to get control of Pete Dunne, and he's going for Pete Dunne's leg. Once again, dragon screw leg breaker. And Dar, I guess, getting a little tired there as him and Pete Dunne wrestled for position there, trying to figure out what he wanted to do. What a forearm to the back of Pete Dunne's head. Not sure what Dar has planned here. And Dar with the European uppercut. Vintage Noam Going for the pin again. Count of 1, 2. Dar advancing to the finals. No. And Dar asking what more does he have to do to defeat the Bruiserweights. And he's just constantly attacking that knee. I'm not sure if Pete Dunne's going to have a knee after this one. And Dar looking for the enziguri the same way he defeated Pete Dunne's former, well, not former, Pete Dunne's British strong style mate. Hook of the leg. This may do it. 1, 2. Dar going to the, no. Dar would not advance to the finals. And Dar's just looking at Pete Dunne like, what more do I have to do? Dar, is he thinking enziguri again? I don't know. Dar seems distraught. Dar seems lost on what he has to do. And what a vicious headbutt! Dar exchanged some words with Pete Dunne. Now Dunne wants Dar to his feet. Dunne charging Dar. What a clothesline. Pete Dunne has woken up. Not sure what enziguri. Pete Dunne showing him how it's done. Dunne dragging Dar to the middle of the ring. Noam Dar may be out. Jab. We know what usually follows this jab, and it's going to be a bitter end for Noam Dar's United Kingdom Championship chances. 1, 2, 3. Pete Dunne advances to the finals. What a match. Dar gave Pete Dunne everything he had, but Dar was not able to find the champagne knee bar. Instead, Dar decided to hit Pete Dunne with the enziguri, which he finished Tyler Bate off with, and it only resulted into a 2 count. Let's look how close this was. Look at just how close Noam Dar was going to the finals. Referee's hand just tapping. And then Dar, it was Dar's mouth that costed him. Dar's cockiness that costed him. He exchanged some words with Pete Dunne, and he ate a headbutt. And I think from there, it was over for Dar. Pete Dunne does what he has to do, and Dunne is now in the finals. Dunne punches his ticket to Sacramento, California, to No Mercy. Well, it seems to be time for our first of our double main events of the evening. Opening the show, William Regal came out and said that he wanted to have a little experiment. William Regal put AJ Styles against Marty Scurll. And this is a match AJ has wanted ever since SummerSlam. AJ still believes he would have won at SummerSlam, even without the villain's interference. But AJ did not appreciate the fact that the villain did interfere in his match. Now, we'll finally see who's the better of these two. And you know what? This is a match. I think this is what Marty wants. I think this is what Marty wanted the whole time. I think Marty interrupted Will Ospreay's match. Because really, Marty wanted that match. Marty wanted the WWE Championship match against AJ Styles. And to be honest, if Marty can win this match, he's in prime position to have a WWE Championship match. The question is, can he win it, and will he win it? I'm not one to doubt the villain, Marty Scurll. But we'll see. And about those patches on Marty Scurll's jacket, I talked to Marty. He says he will not get a WWE patch. He says these patches are to remind him where he's been, what he's been through to get to the WWE. The villain ready to compete in the first of our double main events of the evening. And lately, the WWE champion has been booed out of buildings, but he does not care. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the WWE champion. Ever since AJ had that night off at Backlash, some fans feel like it was AJ who really asked for that night off, and well, William Regal realistically gave it to him. Fans feel like AJ should defend his championship at every pay-per-view. Fans feel like AJ should have to defend his championship, but AJ thinks differently. AJ Styles thinks that he doesn't have to defend it at every show, which I honestly agree with. AJ doesn't have to defend it at every show. A challenger, there was no challenger worthy for a shot. But at No Mercy, AJ Styles will defend that championship against Sami Zayn, who we'll see later tonight. However, right now, it's about the villain, Marty Scurll, against the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, and they both lock up in the middle ring. It's AJ Styles who takes the advantage early, and AJ gonna take Marty Scurll to the ground, still having complete arm control of the, well, not anymore. Now it's the villain who has arm control over AJ Styles. And AJ Styles gonna flip out, and both men are on their feet, and Marty threw a wild punch there, and they're gonna lock up here again. And it's Marty who forces AJ to the corner, which is interesting. I wouldn't think Marty had a, oh, there's the villain. That's why they call him the villain. A nice dirty tactic, and now a rolling forearm, and the champion is on the ground. And now Marty gonna light the champion up in the corner, bringing AJ Styles to the top, lighting him up again. Marty, what is Marty looking for here? Going up top, are we going to see a superplex early? And Marty looking for superplex. AJ Styles fighting. AJ Styles at the top rope now. What are we going to see from, oh, AJ going down. AJ going off from the top now. And these two just going back and forth. Gutbuster there from AJ Styles. I think this is a match between two good technical wrestlers. I think it's going to come down to who gets better positioning first. None of these men are particularly great strikers. They're more technical based. They both do have their own special submission move. AJ more of a high flyer than Marty Scurll is, and it seems that AJ might want to fly here. AJ Styles measuring Marty Scurll up, and there's a beautiful move from AJ Styles, pinning, cutting off the oxygen there of the villain, and it's a 2 count there. AJ with the strategic pin there, but a pin that not a lot of fans like. Some fans think that's a dirty pin, and Marty lighting up AJ Styles once again. Marty Scurll coming alive now. Marty Scurll gonna use these and hang AJ Styles up to dry, using the ropes as a suplex. And Marty, speaking of submission moves, Marty has one locked in now. Looks like a modified arm bar of some sort here. I don't know what this is. And Marty just wrenching it in deeply. AJ Styles hollering in pain here, and AJ got to find a way to break it, and he does. Marty still jockeying for position, and AJ gets out of it successfully. As I said, both are technical wrestlers. As I said, they're going to be jockeying for position here. And there's Marty lighting AJ Styles' chest up once again. I honestly think whoever can lock into their signature submission first may win this match. Marty, the crossface chicken wing. AJ Styles, the calf killer. Beautiful neck breaker there from Marty Scurll. And Marty going for a pin here. Count of 1, count of 2, and AJ able to get out of it. And here comes Marty again with his armbar. Marty again with the armbar, keeping it wrenched in deeply. AJ still hollering in pain. And Marty lets it go this time, saying that it wasn't enough to finish AJ off the first time, so why would it be enough this time? Marty has been in control for most of this match, surprisingly. Marty has been able to deal with the WWE Champion quite well here tonight. And I don't know what the WWE Champion is going to need, like one big move to turn this whole thing around. But besides that, he's on upset alert, and the fans are loving it. Fans are definitely behind the villain Marty Scurll here tonight. Marty just small strikes here and there, jockeying for position once again. Not what he wanted. Putting AJ into that corner now. And Marty, looks like Marty looking for a tornado DDT. Dropping the champion right on his head. Hook of the leg. Will this do it? Count of 1, 2 now, and AJ kicks out. However, the more damage Marty does to his head and shoulder, for that matter, puts him in better position for the crossface chicken wing when it comes time for Marty to lock it in. And Marty just, again, Marty letting go, knowing when to let go. That's perfect. That's perfect. As a wrestler, guys, I'm going to let you guys know, when you have a submission mode move on your opponent, if you know the right time, beautiful dropkick from Marty Scurll, knowing the right time to let it go is perfect. And Marty getting AJ Styles back up to his feet now. Marty jockeying for position again, in the knee to the face of AJ Styles. Marty flowed over, DDT, dropping the champion on his head. AJ Styles is definitely in a lot of trouble here tonight, folks. AJ has not looked phenomenal here tonight. And AJ, Hurricane Rana, that may be the opening AJ needed. That may be the opening I talked about earlier that AJ Styles needs to defeat Marty Scurll. AJ jockeying for position, getting Marty Scurll back up to his feet. AJ tossing Marty, going under. We've seen this before. Hurricane Rana from AJ Styles, and AJ fired up, and the fans are firing up with him. For ones that like him, at least. AJ whipping Marty into the corner, following Marty into the corner, and delivers a vicious clothesline. And AJ now going outside the ring. Not sure what he's planning. Back in now. Not sure what AJ was planning there. Oh, so this is what AJ wanted. Stalking Marty Scurll. Are we going to see a phenomenal forearm? No, just a drop kick. I'm not sure about you guys, for you fans out there, but I'm actually enjoying this match a lot more. Wait a minute, Marty going for the arm, the shoulder again. Like, oh no, is Marty gonna break the fingers? Is Marty gonna break the fingers? But no, he doesn't do that. As I said, going for the shoulder and head area is perfect, because once Marty locks in the crossface chicken wing, that's virtually it. Marty can secure a victory after damaging AJ Styles' extremities like this. And Marty with the European uppercuts. And Marty is rolling here tonight, folks. This doesn't look like the WWE Champion that we know. Marty just planting the head onto the ground. Marty looking fantastic here tonight. Lighting up the champion, AJ Styles. AJ Styles planning on the ropes. Marty going to use those ropes again to go after the guts of the champion. And Marty's been in control of this match. I don't know if everyone has an off night. And Marty is closing in on the biggest upset of his career. The biggest win of his career. And if I'm Marty Scurll, I'm just looking to lock in the crossface chicken wing. I'm done playing with AJ Styles. And now he's going for the legs of AJ Styles. Just I guess he wants to damage every body part he can. And now Marty with a back rake. I was thinking that he may be preparing for the crossface chicken wing there, but AJ Styles. AJ with the quick maneuver there. Marty going for a clothesline. Pele kick. AJ ducked under that clothesline. And he hit a perfect Pele kick. And Marty may be out. AJ throwing up the too sweet. And now AJ. Oh no. AJ measured Marty scroll up. Styles clash, and that's gonna do it. To the pin, 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles gets the win. AJ avoids the upset, but wow, Marty Scurll dominated that match. I would not mind seeing that match again on a bigger stage with a higher prize, a bigger prize. Wow, Marty, it's clear today that Marty Scurll dominated that match. And he made one bad move. Marty Scurll made one mistake. Got caught with a Pele. And then it was Styles Clash. And you're not kicking out of a Styles Clash. And fans booing the champion, AJ Styles. Well, I guess it's time to prepare for the main event of the evening, which Sami Zayn will compete against the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. Well, we just cut to William Regal's office there before the start of our main event. Roderick Strong was talking to our GM and he asked for one more match with Finn Balor. Roderick Strong was defeated by Prince Devitt, I will say at this point, at Backlash. And now he wants one more match against Finn Balor, saying he doesn't care if he's himself, his demon, or if he decides to relive his glory days from Japan again. He just wanted one more match at No Mercy, and William Regal gave it to him. So, I guess another match you guys can look forward to at No Mercy. Roderick Strong versus Finn Balor one more time. And remember, Roderick Strong, I mean, he's dug his own grave, in a say. He's done it to himself because Roderick Strong debuted attacking Finn Balor. First he was hooded, and then he removed the hood. He attacked Finn Balor. Finn saying he thought, wait a minute. Wow. I'm not sure. The fans here are still loud for Sami Zayn, but I don't know if you guys saw it there. But that quick cut to the upper deck, some seats were empty. Is Sami Zayn, were the board right about Sami Zayn? I mean, we still have a stacked house here tonight. I'm here looking around. This house is still packed. It was just that section of the... Wow. Do you hear this? It was just that section on the upper deck that looked empty. I'm looking at the upper deck now. Maybe they look like that all night. It's still a packed house. As I said before, some seats in the upper deck are indeed empty. However, the middle, and of course these seats ringside, fans are here and they're ready to see this match. The Aerial Assassin against Sami Zayn, the underdog from the underground. And Sami Zayn takes first advantage of this match. Sami Zayn And Will Ospreay saying, okay, let's try that again, mate. And now this time it's Will Ospreay who takes advantage of Sami Zayn. And Will Ospreay getting a little aggressive there with Sami Zayn. And Will Ospreay takes control this time, and these two look at each other and wow! And now here they go, striking, and Ospreay, the quicker the strikes as those quick kicks get out to Sami Zayn first, and a quick kick to the gut. And now it's Will Ospreay going after Sami Zayn with a beautiful Northern Lights suplex. And now Ospreay a quick kick to the gut. And wow. Ospreay going up top. Is he going to live to the name of Aerial Assassin? Yes, he does. And he hurt himself there a little bit. To be honest, I'm not completely sure what Will Ospreay just did. Kind of looked like a spinning heel kick from the top of some sorts. But Ospreay is rolling. Count of 4 now. And now, no, is Ospreay going to go for something else again? But he did. And Ospreay, just beautiful maneuvers here. Will Ospreay, he knows how to put on a show. Just beautiful maneuvers is what Will Ospreay is going to give you. And Ospreay, we saw this before from Ospreay. Count of 5 now. And he just knocks Sami Zayn down. And because Sami Zayn was in the ring and Ospreay brought him back outside the ring, the count does restart. However, Ospreay brought Sami Zayn back in the ring, and a frog splash to the back of Sami Zayn. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and count of 2. Much like his opponent, it's No Mercy, Sami Zayn not looking good, not looking too hot right now. And it happened to be the longtime rival of Will Ospreay, who just took AJ Styles to the limit, I would say. Because AJ didn't look good. AJ had to get lucky. I'm going to say AJ got lucky. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Quote me on that. Tweet it if you want. AJ Styles got lucky. And what a clothesline from the Aerial Assassin. 1, 2, and Sami Zayn, he's fighting. And there's a neck breaker there. Ospreay telling Zayn to stay down. This match hasn't been going on too long yet, and Ospreay already telling his opponent to stay down. But this is feeling like last match we just saw with the underdog, per se, taking advantage. Doing the thing. And here comes the Aerial Assassin DDT. Going after the skull of Sami Zayn. And surprisingly, Pennsylvania's kind of quiet for this match. I'm pointing that out because of what the board said about Sami Zayn, how he's not a draw. Packed house here still tonight. Oh no, Ospreay going up and over Will Ospreay. Will that wake the crowd up? Front row is woken up. But besides that, that worries me. That the board may have been correct about Sami Zayn. I don't want them to be right. Because the crowd was certainly louder for AJ Styles, and another clothesline there from the springboard from Will Ospreay. The crowd was certainly louder for AJ and Marty. Something's not to wake this crowd up. I mean, Sami Zayn on offense now. Is that enough to wake the crowd up? Sami Zayn taking down Ospreay now. Sami Zayn now in control of this match. Sami Zayn found the offense he needed, taking down Will Ospreay with a good clothesline, and Sami Zayn trying to get himself and this crowd fired up to no avail so far. But this is the opening Sammy needed, and there's the waking up of the crowd. And the crowd has woken up slightly, but Sami Zayn missing a strike and then getting kicked in the face by the aerial assassin. And now it's the aerial assassin going after the knee of Sami Zayn. If Will Ospreay is able to hit the Oz Cutter on Sami Zayn, Ospreay went for another kick, and he gets caught with a suplex. Sami is firing himself up, trying to get the crowd behind him. And look at this, Sami Zayn. The crowd has awoken. Drop kick from Sami Zayn. The crowd in Hershey, Pennsylvania, Erie, Pennsylvania, has awoken. Blue Thunder Bomb. Do you hear this crowd on their feet for Sami Zayn finally? Zayn tossing Ospreay into the corner. Zayn telling Ospreay to bring it on. Haluva kick, and that's gonna do it. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn. He finds his key move. He finds his key counter. Gets his key offense in. And finishes off the aerial assassin. Erie has awoken. But is it too little, too late? As I said, they were quite quiet for that match. And that's scary. If the board of directors can be right about Sami Zayn. There's the Haluva kick, and that was all she wrote. Sami Zayn gets the big win for sure. But it wasn't enough to impress the board of directors. Thank you all for watching SmackDown Live. Hoping to have Monday Night Raw coming soon for you all. Peace.